Okay, Tuesday, 9th of December 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. The customer isn't always right, and worse. So, a few months ago, an interesting scandal well, came to my attention. And the scandal was talking about this company was this company were misleading, let's say, clients with regards to giving them not false, but in less than ideal leads for their business. This B2B, let's say, and the clients were given potential leads that were filtered for being more useful for the business as opposed to the clients. They had certain attributes that would help the business more so in the long term and be more beneficial for the client, for the customer, for the business than their clients themselves. Okay. Now, when I first heard that, I thought this makes sense because at a deeper level, the client or the customer is ironically is not actually the top priority of the employees and also the boss slash the business itself. It's kind of like joint third, fourth kind of thing. So in this business, the clients were given leads that had a certain bias towards the company. That's worth understanding. So as a worker, as an employee, your first priority is actually you yourself. Are you getting paid? Because that underpins the loyalty and the longevity of this company. If they're not paying me enough or I'm not respected enough, I'm leaving, regardless of everything else. I don't care. Especially if when they clock out at the end of the day, the problems at the office are the problems at the office. I don't care. Separate world. And I've been there as well. It's very interesting. As soon as you press that button and you walk out the door, yeah, goodbye. Don't talk to me. I'll see you and see you tomorrow. Who cares? And that money is for their family as well. Their lifestyle. And then you could say the second priority of a worker is their colleagues, their team, their camaraderie, their brothers in arms, so to speak, the people in the foxhole with them, so to speak. Be a little poetic. Those is that union kind of idea. We're all in this together. The workers versus the management, so to speak. Meaning, are we all getting a fair treatment? If one suffers and one gets a bad treatment, then we all get it, so to speak. It's that camaraderie. And then we can say the other priority, kind of to go along with that, is the management and company itself. In third place, meaning, is the company making money? Is the company thriving or just breaking even? Because if the company is either breaking even or thriving, then what future does the company have? Is it worth me looking for something else just in case further down the line, looking for backup, looking for replacement just in case? Okay. So the company has an incentive to make money so they don't go bankrupt by definition. That's the whole point. It's not a business to purposely lose. That's a whole other. That's the interesting conversation. But that's the premise. And then the clients come into the picture. Then the customers are a priority. Yes. Because, again, workers, me. Then colleagues, then the boss making money. But then you can say, right, because there's so many clients and customers, you could emphatically say, who cares about them? If that person's sad and wants to leave, let him, because there's 10 more over here that are willing to pay, ready to go. So in the context of this business here, because they were giving them not loaded leads, let's say, that were more beneficial for the company, that was their incentive. It's taprooting in sales. They're trying to squeeze as much value out of every single person at every single stage, meaning someone gets a cut. In this context, it was, let's say, documents and contracts. So a third party, and then they get a cut elsewhere through this lead that helps further down the line. And that's the exact thing. Because the person in the article who saw this as a scandal, they're right. They're not getting the best deal they could do or could have, but that makes total sense because they're not the number one priority of the company, because they're interchangeable. If the company can replace this client with another person over here, over there, leads and clients just come to them. If one person's angry and upset, who cares? Just isolate them, fire them, ignore them, give them subpar treatment, or finish the job and they can F off, leave us alone. Because we've got 10 customers over here who are going to pay just the same amount of money, if not maybe more, but have a lot less of a headache. It's the Pareto principle in some way, 80-20. These are going to pay just as much money, but their headaches will be 1/100th. See what I mean? So then they're going to say, right, the company and the management is going to say, right, focus on them. And the clients, the workers, are going to say, right, this is easy to work with. Same job, same paperwork, just as much money, but a lot less headache. A lot fewer headaches. Perfect. And of course, the company is going to give not false but loaded leads that benefit them in general. It's baked in. It's human nature with regards to who's going who. If I write the contract, if I write the deal, the documents, who am I going to favour? Who am I likely to have a bias towards in the contract? Me, because I wrote it. Ooh, if I set the terms and conditions, if I decide the battlefield, I'm going to put it all in my favour. Why? It's human nature. It's all human nature. And then you can say, right, well, you have to design and assume for betrayal later on, depending on how paranoid you want to be. But nonetheless, that. So it's worth understanding then that businesses, in one deep level, don't truly have the customer's best needs at hand. Otherwise, you wouldn't see a lot of these legislations and rules and regulations. Anecdotally, for example, and you could actually say there's a fifth one as well, which is regulators. Because you could say, right, well, when the regulator comes knocking, does the company back the client, protect them at all costs, or do they back the regulator and just throw the client under the bus? They back the regulator. Even though you could say, right, well, the regulator is punishing them or breathing down their throat, breathing down their neck, like that. But the client is giving them money, so who does the company back? The regulator. The client can F off, basically, emphatically. The regulator is more important. But then you could say, well, what does the regulator, what are they doing? They're a bully, so to speak. Okay, fair enough. But then who has got more of a priority? The workers or the clients again? Well, the workers, because you don't want to lose the workforce. The clients can be replaced. Who is more replaceable? Ooh, who is more replaceable? Because this is something I saw, again, anecdotally, a couple of years ago, with regards to the workers were being thrown on the bus. These kind of workers, because they're replaceable, just like the clients, they're replaceable. Oh, interesting. So the meta pattern then you could say is, right, well, who is least replaceable in a business transaction? Who is least replaceable? Who is most vital? Who is most crucial? Who is the most linchpin in the most vital component? That without this, the whole thing falls apart. Who is that in any given situation, scenario, business, etc., etc.? And then you can also say, as a business, you want to have things so you attract the leads and the customers. They come to you. So that way you are not needy. You're not chasing them. The workers, the talent comes to you. The contracts and business opportunities come to you. Okay, fair enough. But the client are not the most highest priority. The workers are. The union is. The contracts are. The talent. The regulators are. The management. We don't want to lose that manager. He's important. That client, if he leaves, who cares? That client, if he complains, who cares? If that client, that cold lead, that guy who did that email contact form, who had a free consultation, who cares about him? That client who is paying £1 million a month, oh my God, don't lose him. That client who's paying £100 a month, who's that? Exactly. So then you could say, well, he with the most to lose is going to be the one that's going to act the most. Oh, please, I need you, so to speak. I need you, don't go. Then they're in the position of power. I need you, help me. Oh, you need my help. Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting. But that's worth understanding. The client isn't always right, and it's worse. And this isn't to be skeptical or cynical. It's just human incentive. Give me a reason to care. This worker, why are they going to care about a client when their days are numbered, or they're going to leave anyway? They're gone tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening. Why are they going to bend over backwards for this client? And the client can say, well, why don't you give me a damn good service? Because he's leaving tomorrow for whatever reason. It's his last day. It's that. It's human care. The meta psychology, you could say, is human care. I don't care. I'm out of here. Gone. Goodbye. Exactly. Fascinating. Very interesting game theory afoot here. Yeah. But nonetheless, but otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.